Hey, this is Kevin with CR Comics, and just wanted to show you some of the stuff that I picked up from the last Quad City Con that we had in the Quad Cities. Here, I'll just grab how big of a stack. Not really a lot of keys, just a lot of filler for some different sets that I'm working on. But you get some sort of idea. I got a good pickup here. The dollar boxes and the cheap boxes were really good to me, and I was able to get some stuff for different things that I'm working on. Thing that I have up right now, I think this was in a dollar box. I've been kind of working on Marvel Comics Presents Weapon X and other, different stories that I kind of liked during that. Not something that I picked up religiously, but everybody had Weapon X, and you just kind of picked up whatever looked pretty cool at the time. Ghost Rider had a bunch during that, but I don't care for the artist or the work that was during that. Also, in a dollar box, I found a later issue G.I. Joe 111. Pretty good shape. Looks nice. Good cover with snake eyes on it. So definitely pretty happy I was able to find that. Those are getting a little bit pricier out there, so not as easy to find those. Next ones are going to be some of these. Are not really dollar boxes, but they're more filler type stuff. Transformers, this is Generation 2. Found a number 2. Not in the greatest of shape. They didn't have it in a board or anything like that, so I'll have to take care of that. We also have Transformers number 4. That was another one that I picked up. And there is, of the Generation 2, there's number 6 that I picked up. That one still, it's kind of got some bends in it and so on. But I'll take what I can find. Then back to Generation 1, which is going to be the stuff that I was looking at, or what I was getting when I was a kid. That's going to be 69. I found that one. These are getting quite a bit more pricey. The guy was wanting anywhere from $10 to $17 to $20 some dollars for each one of those. So those I have to pick up slowly. And then here's another one that I was kind of interested in, where we got the two Autobot and the Decepticon. I think is that Ratchet and Ratchet and Megatron that were merged together. That one I kind of should have read already before doing this, but that one is kind of a cool looking cover to that. And the last one, you got Unicron, Omicron, whatever, eating all the Autobots. Yeah. So found a few more, getting towards, I think I'm down to about 7 comics that I'm left to actually finish off my my Transformer Volume 1 for Marvel. There's some of the other stuff that I found. I started looking at my collection, and I realized I don't have like a complete set of Secret Wars like the first. I can find all sorts of Secret Wars for like the second one, but not the first run of them. So, and I got the main two. I think I got the first one, and then I got the one with the Spider-Man black suit. Those I do have. Those are probably the tougher ones to get, but I have been wanting to pick these up so that I just have a whole set. And then I did find a Secret Wars number 5. Not too bad shape. Another thing that I've been kind of getting into is the old annuals when I was a kid. I always thought the annuals were a pretty good read back then. I think the annuals today, I wouldn't buy one of the newer annuals today. It just seems to be quite a bit of crap. Also, this cover is from Magnola, the guy who does Hellboy, which I find kind of funny. And we got another set that I'm trying to finish off, which is Avengers West Coast, number 79. And we got a Avengers West Coast number 80. You know, covers are pretty cool. The stories I thought were fairly decent, and I can't wait to finish that up and then do a read through of all those. So another Avengers West Coast number 67. And this is a cover that I always liked when I was a kid. Avengers West Coast 51. Finally picked that up in one of the cheap boxes with Iron Man, you know, crashing through the with the wall and everything. The other one that's really cool around the same period is the Human Torch, or the Human Torch one as well, like the Android one. That one's a pretty cool looking one, I think, as well. Did find a Batman, 698. Whenever I find a Batman, I do try and pick it up. And I've been trying to work on an old set of Punisher as well. Picked up number 47. I want to try to get the first 50 issues. Then I got quite a few from What If. I managed to pick up the very first What If for $5. Got this out of a $5 box. It's pretty cool. That's the second volume of that. Then we have What If number 8. What if Iron Man had lost the Armor Wars? Another cool one. This one is in pretty rough shape, but I picked it up for what it cost. Not a big deal. What If number 14. What if Captain Marvel had not died? So, kind of wonder how he would have survived with that. I think he had cancer in it, is what he had. Then you had What If Thor was a thrall of Seth. Not as big a person of Thor, so I don't quite know how that would work, but also love to read that one. Then back to Alpha Flight, picking up a bunch of those, trying to finish off my set. Trying to definitely get 1 through 100, and I might finish off the whole set if I happen to get them fairly cheap. Got 50. Then, let's see, I found 88. Also, artwork looks great. Covers look awesome, and I can find these for a lot of times next to nothing, $1, $2, and a lot of good reading. So can't wait to finish all these up, and I could do one big run, one big reading for them all. Then I got Alpha Flight number 96. And we got Alpha Flight number 105. That's kind of a weird looking one. I don't know about the artwork on that one. I did find a Incredible Hulk, Gray Hulk series 339. Not in the best of shape, but still, for what I paid for it, not so bad. I did pick up a Detective Comics number 366. Not in good shape at all, but if I find like a super old detective or Batman comic in a box, you know, I'll pick it up because they're just fun to read, and usually the artwork is just awesome in them. And another series that I'm trying to finish off is Wolverine. That would be the second volume. Got, what's that, episode issue 99. Got that. Wolverine number 101. That one's a little beat up, but for what I paid, not so bad. This is more of a speculation comic that I got out of a dollar box. It's William Shatner's Tech World. First issue of that. I remember this coming out, and I remember a TV series way back in the day. And I think I saw something recently that they're actually so far out of ideas that they're actually picking this back up and maybe going to run with it and do something with it. So who would have knew? Another kind of a speculation, Marvel Now .1. Another one. All these are dollar comics that I found. White Fox, first issue. And then back to some Avengers West Coast. So that's a Hawkeye cover. Unfortunately, he's being choked or whatever, hung. Issue 99. Again, I think it's a pretty good run. Can't wait to get that finished off. I was kind of surprised to find some old Star Wars in there. So a number 6. I wonder if that is a reprint. Probably a reprint or something like that. I can't imagine the guy would be throwing those in like a $1 or $2 box for that. Found another Star Wars, number 87. I just love the startled look that you have on Luke there, which is kind of funny. So I thought that was a pretty good pickup. Found an old Thor 332. Pretty cool cover with that one. Old Avengers with Iron Man, Captain America, Jocasta on the front of that. Pretty cool. Avengers 170. And quite a pile here. That's for someone else. Back to older What If. What If 15? What if Nova had been 4 other people? And doesn't really say what other 4 people it would be. So I guess I'll have to read it, which is what you want to do. You want to get people interested in reading it with your covers. Another one that I got was What If Spider-Man's Uncle Ben Had Lived? That's a thing that people have been talking about in comic books this way and that way over and over. I think he got cloned at one time. The Spider-Verse kind of touched on it at some point. So, you know, I thought that was a pretty good one to pick up for like a couple bucks. It's pretty good shape for that. This one is going to be What If Dazzler had become the Herald of Galactus? It's kind of a neat one. I wouldn't mind reading that one. What if Iron Man was trapped in the time of King Arthur? That would be kind of interesting. If you remember back in Iron Man, him and Dr. Doom kind of got trapped back there. So something must have happened where he got stuck and Dr. Doom screwed him over. Then we got another What If. This is going to be the first volume. This is kind of a funny What If comic. Kind of interesting that'd be a good read too. And then we got What If X-Men Had Stayed in Asgard? What if X-Men had stayed in Asgard? Huh. We got Throg on the front, which is kind of cool. And last one that we have here is going to be Red Sonja. So this is one of... This doesn't look like the other. I think I have another Red Sonja, but I think it's a different volume. I'm not sure which this one is, but I like the cover of it. It's pretty cool, and it's in fairly decent shape. I think once I get it into my collection, it'll flatten out a little bit nicer. And one of these days, I just have to pick up a pressing machine so I could start doing this myself. But anyway, again, this is Kevin with CR Comics, and thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.